We all know the story about the first man to walk on the moon. Now the personal side of Neil Armstrong is being revealed in First Man. I sat down with the film stars Ryan Gosling and Claire Foy.
Only after we master these tasks do we consider trying to land on the moon.
I just was really inspired by Damien's instinct to want to just focus on Neil and Janet Armstrong and their family and their personal experience. You know, obviously there's a lot more, to the movie than that, but that was the sort of guiding star throughout this extraordinary time and this achieving this impossible dream. You know, that to just stay focused on them and to try and understand the personal sacrifice involved for them, I thought was really just very compelling.
What are the chances you're not coming back?
4.
Those kids, they don't have a father anymore.
3.
So you're going to sit the boys down?
2.
And you're going to prepare them for the fact you might not ever come home.
And with your character person, she's of course real. I saw the stress that she endured seemed to be some of the most heavy stress that even a really rigorous job would put on someone, if not more.
Purely emotional kind of toil, I think, that toll that it took on Janet, really. Yeah. I don't think when she married Neil she thought that she would be living quite such a day-by-day existence. Yeah. But it turned out that was what was required of her, really, was to be able to remain very stable. But I think it was just too much for anybody to endure, really, that level of instability and fear, really, just real fear.
It was very tense to watch that kind of raw mechanical stuff that you had to rely on.
Yeah, again, it's something that I was really surprised to learn of how limited the technology was in comparison. And, the fact that we did this at all, but that we did it 50 years ago, it's just even more extraordinary.
Final landing approach.
You're too low. Climb.
Were you able to come to hang out and learn about learn about everything on set?
Yeah, we were allowed to come both here and to Houston. Both, NASA just opened up its doors, and I'm sure there's things they didn't show us, you know. But I was so grateful to get, to spend time here, and it's a very inspiring place. The people that work here are really very special.
Yeah. Were you a fan of The Crown before you met her?
Oh yeah.
So what was that like? Because we're all like,
Yeah, of course. But I try. I was so grateful that Claire did this film. She was a huge help to me, and I couldn't have, really couldn't have done it without her. This film is about Neil and Janet and Janet Armstrong. I had the opportunity to meet her, and she's such a special and extraordinary person that. I think we're all lucky that Claire agreed to do this.
Armstrong's two sons were also on set to help guide their father's story. Mike Wilbur, NBC News.